behind you, man. Errol Firestone. Come on, give him a hand. Errol Firestone is here.
What is up, everybody? Having fun? All right, Peter, great promotion for the comedy class. You're only gonna have to follow someone on your first time on stage. Literally name the joke man. No big deal. So, guys, I am 15 minutes late for everything. Last summer, I was 15 minutes late to my best friend's wedding. Just a few weeks ago, I was 15 minutes behind to my mother-in-law's birthday party. I said to my wife, honey, I'm sorry, I'm 15 minutes late for everything. She said, I wish you were late for everything. Last night, in bed, you were way too early. She said, it'd be nice tonight if you could get behind me for 15 minutes. So we all made it through the holiday season this year. It was a weird one, right? But we made it. I never know how to greet people during the holidays. People are so touchy. Like this past season, one day I was in a great mood. I walked up to this woman and I said, Merry Christmas. She said nothing. So I turned to her friend, I said, Happy Hanukkah? Total silence. There was another woman there. I turned to her, I said, Season's greetings. Crickets. I felt a tap on my shoulder, turned around. It was the mall security guard. He said, sir, get the hell out of the ladies' room. So I'm cuffed to a chair in the mall holding cell. The head security guard walks in. She says, sir, we're letting you go. She uncuffs me. I stand up, I walk out, and as I'm leaving, I hear her say, Happy holidays, you fucking pervert. I grew up as an only child. I made damn sure of that. Whenever my parents wanted some alone time, I would grab one of my action figures, stuff it in the toilet, and flush until the entire bathroom was flooded. Now, cock block is not a term that was popular in the mid-'80s. And my parents had a special little nickname for me. They called me their little beaver Dan. Eventually they got divorced. Of course, they always told me, it's not your fault. And I said, yeah, I know, it was G.I. Joe. When this divorce was going on, I developed a mild form of OCD. I had to say everything 3 times. My dad used to kind of poke fun at me about it, and I said to him, Dad, why do you do that? He said, little beaver dam, laughter is the best medicine. Actually, Dad, the best medicine was a couple of years of intensive psychotherapy. I'm fine now, though. I'm fine now, though. I have an 11-year-old son. He is also an only child. And he's got an imaginary friend. Honestly, I think that's super cool. I mean, I get a kick out of watching the two of them play together in the backyard. Like I said, I was an only child, and I still have an imaginary friend. Her name is Amber. I keep her out back in the shed next to the air pump. A few days ago, my wife sent me to the supermarket, pick up a few things, and somewhere between my house and the store, I lost the shopping list. It was a short list, and I thought I remembered everything, but I wasn't so sure but I was not going to tell her I lost that list. So I decided I would call and pretend I couldn't read her handwriting. I called her fuming. I said, "What is this chicken scratch? Does this say blackberries or blueberries? Is this cottage cheese or cream cheese?" She said, "You lost the list, didn't you?" I said, what are you talking about? You think I'm an idiot? Why would you ask me that? She said, "It's sitting right here on the counter." She said, "You need to come home." I said, no, honey, I'm sorry. I got this." She said, no, honey, I'm sorry. You need to come home. You also forgot your wallet." A few weeks ago, I woke up sick as a dog. I stayed home from work that day. My wife texted me in the middle of the day. She said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I don't think I've ever been this sick in my life." She said, "You want me to cheer you up?" I said, "Sure." She said, "A blue whale's vagina is so big that 6 adult males can easily lay down inside of it. That makes it the 2nd largest pussy in the world." I said, "What's the first?" She said, "You, when you have a cold." I said to her, "You stole that from a meme." She said, "So what? Did it help?" I said, "No, I still feel like total shit, and now I feel awful for all the whales out there with tiny penises." So I have a lot of back hair. When I was young, I was really embarrassed by it, but as I got older, I got more comfortable. My wife does not like it. So when we got married, I learned how to shave it. A few years ago, we took a trip to Hawaii, so I shaved it into the shape of a palm tree. A couple years later, we took a trip to Jamaica. I shaved it in the shape of a pot leaf. Just last year, we took a trip to Mexico. We're walking down the beach together and run into this group of little local kids. They start whacking me with a stick. I looked at her and she goes, "See, I told you not to do piñata." A couple years back, we took a trip to Ireland. We planned to rent a car, drive city to city, exploring the beautiful Irish countryside. So we land in the middle of the night, we make a beeline straight for the Hertz counter, and that's when we realized we forgot our licenses. We had to take trains to buses to cabs the entire time. It was a complete nightmare. But everything worked out okay, because it turns out that in Ireland, if you have 2 valid American passports, $1,000 cash, and an extra case of Jameson, they will happily grant you a divorce. We got home, I ran inside, immediately found my license. It was sitting on the counter, next to the shopping list. Guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. It's been great.